Ladies and gentlemen, what a weekend it has been for the Osbourne family. A weekend filled with music, emotion, and unforgettable milestones. This is not just the closing of a chapter, but the beginning of a brand new story for one of rock and roll's most famous families. First, the world witnessed the legendary Ozzy Osbourne take the stage one last time with his iconic band, Black Sabbath. In their hometown of Birmingham, England, the birthplace of heavy metal itself, Ozzy bid farewell to the stage that made him a household name. It was an emotional night. Fans from all around the world gathered to celebrate not just a career, but a legacy. They came to honor the Prince of Darkness, a man whose voice and spirit changed the face of music forever. But as one chapter closed, another opened right behind the curtain. Backstage, away from the roaring crowd, a deeply personal and heartfelt moment was unfolding. Kelly Osbourne, daughter of the heavy metal icon, had no idea that this night was about to become even more meaningful for her own life. Her partner, Sid Wilson, best known as the masked DJ from the band Slipknot, decided that this was the perfect night, the perfect place, and the perfect moment to take their relationship to the next level. Surrounded by family, friends, and the energy of a historic evening, Sid got down on one knee. In that room, where the sounds of Ozzy's final encore still echoed in the air, a new love story found its next chapter. With her parents Ozzy and Sharon Osbourne watching on, Sid took Kelly's hand and spoke words that will be remembered forever. He told her he loved her more than anything in the world. That nothing in life would make him happier than spending forever by her side. Then, in front of the people who mean the most to both of them, he pulled out the ring, a symbol of his commitment and his devotion. And with all the courage of a man laying his heart bare, he asked the question that changes lives, "Kelly, will you marry me?" Kelly turned around, visibly taken aback, her face a mixture of surprise, joy, and perhaps a few tears. The weight of the moment, the history of the day, and the love in that room all came together as she nodded. Yes. The answer was yes. The room erupted in cheers. Family embraced. Friends applauded. For a family so long in the public eye, it was a rare moment of pure, private happiness shared with the world. And what makes this moment even more special is where it happened. Birmingham, a city synonymous with the Osbourne name. On the night Ozzy closed his career as one of rock's most iconic frontmen, his daughter opened a new chapter of her own. It was more than just a proposal. It was a passing of the torch, a celebration of love in the middle of a night dedicated to legacy. For Kelly Osbourne, who has lived much of her life in the spotlight, this proposal represented something profoundly personal. She found love with someone who, like her, understands the highs and lows of fame, the pressures of the industry, and the value of staying true to yourself. Sid Wilson, known for his intense performances and fierce stage presence, showed the world a different side of himself that night, a man of tenderness, vulnerability, and deep affection. The couple has shared their love openly in recent years, but this moment solidified their future in a way no Instagram post ever could. In an era where celebrity relationships are often fleeting, this proposal felt genuine, heartfelt, and timeless. And so, in that room backstage at a rock concert, love and legacy shared the spotlight. For Ozzy and Sharon, parents who have seen it all, this was a moment of joy. Their daughter, who has faced public scrutiny and personal struggles, found happiness. For the fans who followed Kelly from her teenage reality TV days to her music career and personal growth, it was a heartwarming reminder that life is always capable of new beginnings. For Sid Wilson, a man whose career has been built on chaos and energy, this was a moment of stillness and peace. And for Kelly, it was a moment of clarity, commitment, and love. The timing could not have been more perfect. On the night her father said goodbye to his stage, Kelly said yes to her future. It's moments like these that remind us that behind the headlines, beyond the fame, there are families, hearts, and lives being lived with the same joy and hope as anyone else. This wasn't just an engagement. It was the start of a new story for the Osbourne family. A story of love, unity, and the next generation writing their own chapters. And so, as Ozzy Osbourne played his final notes on stage, a new melody began backstage. The melody of Kelly and Sid's life together. And that melody, much like the music of the Osbourne legacy, will carry on. Let this be a reminder that no matter how famous, how legendary, or how public your life may be, love always finds a way to take center stage. And sometimes, the greatest concerts end with the most beautiful encores, like a simple question, asked from the heart. Will you marry me? And the most perfect answer, whispered in joy. Yes. Congratulations to Kelly Osbourne and Sid Wilson. A weekend to remember, a night for the ages, and a love story just beginning.